Oh, right. I think I'm live. I'm alive. I'm alive. Everything is falling apart at the last minute, and I forgot to bring my microphone over. Ah, my goodness. Let me just do this. All right. Can you hear me, guys? I'll try and bring my microphone closer. Keg will be here. Unfortunately, we are in a panic, as we always are. Let me just... I was going to start with my music. I'm trying to find my music. Oh my God, there we go. We even had a countdown. And we didn't use it. Never mind, hey? I gather we're live. Or I'm live. Kag's got the link. Kag's getting herself sorted out. More coffee and we'll be human. I've been trying to find out how to bring, so you don't see my whole office here. So now hello, Spider Queen, Jody, Rebecca. Who else have we got? Caroline, Ian. Who else have I seen? I'm just going back. Tracy. Let me go back. My goodness, it's no good rushing at 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, is it? Silly me, should have put it. Cheryl, hello. I think I've gone back. Look, it's a butterfly autism awareness. Hello. Don't know if you're still there, but Horror of Horrors. Hello, guys. Alex, hello. Bianca, Joanne, Christine. Hello, Charlotte. My goodness, I've got more in than what I thought I would. So, it's all chaos. It's all chaos from here. Kag was trying to come in as admin. Can you send it again? I can't operate from my laptop. Okay. Kag is having issues. We're not good at this. Have you noticed? Coming live. I'm just trying to get Kag in, so bear with me. Invite. Kag's having a little bit of trouble. She tried to come in as admin. It wouldn't let her. So let me just do this for you. And then we'll get down to chatting. Because I really don't chat to you guys. So, and you might have burning with questions for us. Okay, let me do that. And maybe she'll pop in. We'll start somewhere. I'm good at doing Facebook lives, Spider Queen. I've got Facebook lives down to a fine tea. YouTube rarely come on here. So Kim, hello. Tuppy Bash. Who else sneaked in when I wasn't looking? Barb, hello. Did anybody else? Have I missed anybody? So we just thought we'd hang out. It's John, hello. I think I got everybody else. Alex. If I've missed anybody, just say hello again because you've gone way down the comments. Oh, Kag's having problems, so she's coming in on the phone. So this is what happens when you wake up late on a Tuesday morning. After maybe having half a bottle of wine yesterday, but oh, Spider Queen, if I don't like the question, I'll just ignore it. No, I won't. Look, we're open for questions. We're open for anything. I have a new Butte computer now. Oh my God, I'm sweating so much already. Welcome to Australia, guys. It's been really hot here. Now I look like I've got a comb over. Look at that. It's been really hot here and now it rained last night. So the humidity has just gone right up. I don't want to put the aircon on though because Ben, hello. Well, I think I have a very funny looking tag here. Oh, your sound is weird.
I'm having major problems here with technology.
All right, it's like a beetle underwater. It's horrible. Have you got your volume up?
I'm on my phone. That's the only thing I can use.
All right, it's shocking.
All right.
It's like
let me come out. I'll come out.
Picking up your sound.
Yeah, so I'll come out.
All right. So she's trying to get her laptop up and running at the moment. For some reason, it's not working. You get me, though. You get me. I can answer questions. She'll be in when she sorts it. Yeah, unfortunately, the sound is just reverberating on if she's got a phone sound on. So who have we got? Who else have we got? So how is it? How is everybody's Easter? Mine was pretty quiet. We worked. Easter's one of the busiest times for us, unfortunately. So we were working most of it, running tours and investigations. So hello, Mary Beth. How are you? You get to see a bit of this. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is everywhere. I just plumped the time. Everybody stayed safe, saw your family, gave big hugs, ate lots of chocolate. I didn't get any chocolate. My husband didn't give anything to me, but that's all right. I didn't give him anything either. I'm on a diet. Hannah, hello. Christine, have I said hello to you? Haven't I? Pocket Watch, hello. How are you? I'm also getting over jet lag, guys. I got back, landed back in Australia. When did I land back? Monday. A week. So I'm just coming out of jet lag. I am just starting to get human again. I actually slept all night last night, which is a first for me. Oh, thank you, Tuppy Bash. That is really kind of you. Thank you so much. Talking of memberships, I have been a bit quiet for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now, Kag's coming back in, so let's see. Oh my God, I think. Try to. Yay! Woo! That sounds better.
Oh, you don't. I was all organised. I've got 2 coffees. I've got a water. I'm like, yeah. And then
I've got a coffee.
Work. Have you got the same mug as me? Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, okay. No, I've got the Patreon one. So it says, and it counts to you membership people as well. It's got a thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Extra special Haunted Horizons mug. So
I've got a Caganelli one.
And Tuppy Bash has been really, really kind and gifted 20 memberships.
Oh, thank you.
Which is awesome. Now, have I forgotten to say hello to anybody? We've been so busy trying to get Kag in. Why does my lighting always make me look like Voldemort these days?
You do. Actually, yeah, you look very...
It's very... like it gets rid of the wrinkles, so that's cool.
You do. I mean, you must admit, you look about 20 years younger.
I look about, well, very young.
Tuffy Bash does. Bless his little cotton socks. He actually gave us a shout out as well on his latest video.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. Bless him.
I haven't been able to catch up because I've been asleep most of the time. We love Beardo. We love Side Eye Guy. When you know that they're only after, we're talking about the debunkers. There is a little group of debunkers, not all of them. There are other ones out there that are really quite mean and spiteful, more personal. Those ones give the other debunk. I think they should change the name debunking. Debunking's got such a, it's almost a derogatory term, I think, now.
Yeah, it is.
I think debunking is such a, I don't like that term because the ones we're friends with, they're not debunking the average person. All they're doing is they're getting rid of the crap out there that makes it harder for us, for teams like us, to stay honest, because you stay honest and nothing happens, but the fakers all get this delusional idea in people's heads that the paranormal happens all the time. So what they're trying to do is trying to bring to the fore that this stuff doesn't happen like this, which is why, Pocket Watch, the mean and spiteful ones, I've got no time for. There are some that are just so personal and shouldn't even be doing it because they've jumped on the bandwagon. Unfortunately, they jump on the bandwagon as well, because they've seen the other ones have been successful at it, but they've been good at it. So, but there you go.
You need to talk about what the people are doing, not what they look like, not how they speak.
Yeah.
It's what they're doing that's faking. And also as well, a lot of buildings have closed down because of these people going in and saying they've had this and this happen. And we can't go in anymore.
Yeah.
So those have said they like my blue hair. Thank you very much indeed.
Anyway, so we speak highly of Beardo and Side Eye Guy as well, so and Purple. Now, both okay. So who have we said hello to? Sarah, hello. Screaming Sheep, hello. I'm trying to flick back. Jaya D, hello. Who else?
Toppy Bash, seriously.
What? D Advani. I missed that because I'm looking back.
I'll wait till you see it.
Horror. Cops and Roberts. Hello, Cops and Roberts. Have I missed anybody? Tappy Bash. Thank you. That is honestly, that is so kind of you. I promise you that will go to a good cause, because we are off to America in 4 weeks' time. And we've got some special guests touring with us. And that will go towards bringing you the content. Thank you so much. We won't just go and squander it at the pub. We won't go squander it at the pub, will we, Kat?
No, we don't tend to go to the pubs.
No, we don't. You are very kind. Thank you so much. Hawk, hello. I'm trying to go through people. And I think I've got everybody. If I didn't say hello again, and it'll come up again. If I miss your comment, bring it up again. So Tammy, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's that side of it. So we're all on board with Beardo and Side Eye Guy. Side Eye Guy, we have quite a laugh, but with
we do.
I think he's made it pretty clear he's coming down to Adelaide on his own page. So we are meeting up with him, and we are going to teach him the real way to investigate, aren't we, Kag?
Oh, we so are.
So watch out for that one. Hello, John. And Hawk, I think I've said hello to you. Ben, will you collab with PQ? Ben, watch this space. Watch this space.
I'm not sure about that one.
I think it's because I lean forward like that. I suddenly go into Voldemort thing.
Oh, that's true. Jodie!
Jodie! Oh my goodness, Jodie.
Squandered it on Bailey's and Bacardi.
We'll do that on. Well, maybe we can come on Kagan Alley. Well, it's not Kagan Alley anymore. It's the Crazy Ants. If anybody doesn't know, we do have a lot of fun behind the scenes when we're traveling. We don't put it on Haunted Horizons because that's our professional page. So we put that on a different page on Facebook. It's the Crazy Ants from Odds. Thank you, Beardo, for giving us that name accidentally. We stole it. And also on YouTube, we have a channel which I'm starting to kickstart back into life again. So definitely go and look up those ones and go and join that for the crazy stuff behind the scenes, the stuff we wouldn't dare put on Haunted Horizons.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. We've actually, what did Mary Beth say? I was trying to find stuff to watch whilst I was sick, and a couple of your older videos popped up. Oh, cool.
Our older videos. Oh my goodness. We're doing. I hope everybody enjoyed the. Have we done one or two? I can't remember. We've only done what, two? I've got 4 in the background to put up, but not recreate. I always call them recreations. Reaction videos to our old stuff.
I can never remember the name either.
Our old stuff is just hilarious. Well, hilarious, probably not really funny, but it was so bad that we had to do.
We had to laugh.
We've had a lot of fun doing the reaction ones.
All right, we need to do a meet and greet in Oklahoma.
Oh, that would be good.
You know what? We could sing.
Oh my goodness, Oklahoma songs.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's what we do.
If Cops and Roberts, if we ever investigate in Oklahoma, we'll have to learn Oklahoma musical songs and sing. I don't know it. I do know them, but I can't remember which ones they were.
We always do the same when we go through West Virginia. We're always singing that song
We
as
do.
well.
As we go over the bridge of West Virginia, we sing that.
Oh yes, the follow-up singing with PQ.
I'm
Misty
sure.
Children.
You know what? The Misty Children may get together soon. may just. I believe they're touring. They're going on a road trip, CAG, in May.
Are they?
Can you believe that?
They're going away the same time that we are.
By the sounds and the same
Wow.
route. My goodness.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think we bump into them?
Oh, hopefully that'd be fun.
Do you think the Misty Children will get back together?
I think the Misty Children will probably get back
Pocket
together.
Watch, the other YouTube channel's name is The Crazy Ants from Oz. I'll try and put up. Let me just
If you ever used to follow Caganelli Mundane's Ventures, you can't get on that one anymore.
Well, you can, but you got to type a different name now.
Yeah, you've got to. Yeah, you got to type in The Crazy Ants from Oz, and the reason being that my name CAG is associated with some sort of not very nice things to do with children. So I am now waiting to be. I'm waiting to be arrested at any moment because my number plate is just CAG. So a bit weird. So obviously it's not a funny thing to laugh about, but it is when you get blocked. So yeah. So the crazy ant from Oz.
Let me copy that. Put it in a post.
So Mary Beth, where are you? So she'd like to meet us, but not sure there's much there to investigate. So whereabouts are you? Oh, you look. Rebecca loves our reaction videos. Much hug to you, Rebecca, as well. You was reading your posts earlier. Thank you, Barbara.
Oh,
cowboy hat pick. Oh, we may be looking at getting some cowboy hats.
Oh, well, we're doing the Wild West. So this year we're going to be doing the Wild West. We've decided. Now I've got.
Mary Beth, if Alison looked young, it was a long time ago. That's all I can say.
Look, not a wrinkle to be seen if I do that. Oh no, it's not doing it now. Now you can see all my wrinkles.
Tammy wants us to go to Kansas. That'd be great.
We've got to go down that way. We haven't done down that way.
No,
not sure.
Haven't.
Everybody keeps telling us to go south next year.
All right. So Jodie said the Misty Children need merch tees.
We should get those.
For God's sake.
Oh my God, we should get those when we go to in May.
Yeah, listen. Fox hat sakes.
Jodie, I'm going to have to write these down, love, because I keep forgetting. So if anybody's got any merch ideas, Jodie is brilliant at these.
Yeah, she's good at that.
I am going to start a sticky note here on my computer. Fox, what is it? Fox
hat sake.
Fox hat sake.
D. To the trouble is with that Oklahoma song, I actually only know the word Oklahoma.
We'll have to learn it. We
have got, do you know what? We have got, you've got two different travel lots of songs that we listen to, don't you? Your little on Spotify.
Yeah.
You've got two different ones, haven't you, that we listen to when we travel away together.
Yeah.
And we still, after all these years, only know certain words to certain songs. It's all we can do.
I only know the words to songs when I was a teenager. But I can't learn the words today. So, Raven, hello.
Rebecca, any hints? It's a long way. That's all I can say.
Stars shine bright deep in the heart of Texas. We haven't even been down to Texas.
And the wind comes kicking down the range. Thank you, Bob.
We've got some Texans coming here in July, haven't we?
Oh, we have.
Yeah. We've got the Kling brothers coming. It's not our event, but we're hosting it. But we've got the Kling brothers coming to do some events at our venues. So
we have Raven here. The stars. Oh, the stars shine
weird
bright.
Wanderings by the mighty. Weird Wanderings by the Mighty Quinn. Love that name. Coming to Colorado. Oh, I love Colorado. I lost my heart when I first ever visited What was it? Manitou Springs. Oh my God. Absolutely love it. Been there twice. In fact, I have my cowboy. If you look at the Crazy Ants from Oz, we have Kagami dressed as cowboys or cowgirls. And that's our memory of going there. Like to get back to Colorado, definitely.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. What's going off here?
What?
Toppy Bash, please.
What the actual?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you make me want to cry.
That is just unbelievable.
You are the kindest person.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You are the kindest person. Thank you so much. See, you nearly brought me to tears.
I know. That is just.
Wow. We don't expect anything. We've kind of just.
We don't.
I'll get my words back. We've kind of just accepted that we love doing this. My business is my tour business. That's where the money, that's what subsidizes. It means I don't make anything because everything I make, it goes back into taking Kagami around doing this stuff. The day I don't enjoy it, the day that it's really taking its toll, then I probably will have to stop. But at the moment, we just get so much enjoyment. You know why we enjoy it? You guys. If we were putting stuff up and you guys weren't saying such lovely things, and we were realizing that people are having a hard time out there, and some of the comments are, we've made their day. You made my day because today I really needed to laugh and I really needed to smile. And you know what? That actually I'm getting all emotional. That actually touches us.
Yeah.
And it's why we leave the funny things in there, whereas I used to just take the funny things out. Oh my God, Louise. Sheffield. I grew up in Sheffield, love. Ecclesall. Went to Silverdale School. There you go. But thank you guys for all your support, and every kind comment is why you'll see that I will try and reply to every single comment or post. Because I think that if you're kind enough to take time to post something to us, then it's I take care of that. Cag takes care of Facebook for me. I take care of YouTube. I just think that everybody should be replied to if possible. So thank you guys. You lot are amazing. And I can't thank you enough for the support. Tuppy Bash. You are still amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Now I'll catch up with the comments.
So Mary Beth is in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. I've never been there either. So eventually we're going to do them all, aren't we, Cag? I actually thought might do Canada next year.
We are.
We are debating with that.
So Pocket Watch just sub. Thank you, Pocket Watch. Oh, so we got Weird Wanderings of the Mighty Quinn. It's Ian. Hello there. We'd say we've just been talking about Colorado though.
Oh, Jerry sneaked in. Jerry PN Mod. Hello. Believe you're there somewhere. I'm just trying to catch up. So if I go quiet, that's why. Kathy McGuire, hello. Aralis, hello.
It's Aralis. Hello, everybody.
Oh, we made the cut. I haven't watched it yet. Cag has, but I haven't.
We need cowgirl boots. The trouble is, I've got such fat legs. I have difficulty getting things on my legs.
You won't be in cowboy boots.
Kathy lives in Kansas. Have we been to Kansas?
We've driven through Kansas.
We have driven through Kansas. That was it.
We didn't stop, but we drove when we did our road trip across the Midwest.
Yeah.
New York. I'm terrified of cities, Aralis. Or driving in cities, put it that way. I've gone into New York Airport.
Yeah, you're not very good at cities, are you, for driving?
No, I'm not. I can only bring a large duffel bag. Raven, Wales. I love Wales. We have been
Yeah.
to Wales. We did Margam Castle.
Yeah.
We've
We've done
done
Myth in Jail.
Brithen Jail, and we've done. Go on, say it.
Clan Kayak Fower.
Kayak Tower. Yeah, we can say it now. We couldn't at the time.
Well, it's probably still not right, but it sounds good.
Oh, the Sally. Oh, you did the Sally House. Weird. Sally House, I do love. We went in looking at it going, yeah, it's all overhyped. A bit like 30 East Drive, all overhyped, didn't we? And then there was a point in that night where the house changed.
Yeah.
And we were in not believing it. Weird. We were in totally not believing it. And we didn't have anything nasty happen, but it definitely took on a change. You'll love it. Weird. You'll love it. Watch out for that little robot toy on the bed.
Oh, so it's a smaller version of this.
Oh, the smaller version, yes.
Pocket Watch, you'll have to come and join us on a tour and investigation.
You see,
Will
I'm not
the merch come like the mugs? Hannah, eventually. Eventually. We've been talking about merch for years.
We have. I am. What I'm going to do, my big thing. I'm actually 5 episodes edited, Cag, nearly. That's
Really?
ahead. What I want to do is just get stuck into editing until I'm so far ahead that suddenly I have this time, miraculously, to look at the merch and stuff.
Okay. All right. Oh, Ian's come up with a great idea, and this is something
Hello,
we've thought
Leona.
about.
Sorry.
What's that? Sorry?
I'm just saying hello to Leona.
Oh, hi, Leona.
I'm just having
Ian, stumble into Area 51 and feign confused tourists, then rumble a surefire plan.
Watch this space, Ian. Watch this space, because we're going up past Area 51 on our trip in May. 2 of us, Cag and me, are all game to go there and like get just far enough that we get the camo men and the black cars coming. 2 other people who are joining us are scared of getting shot. What's wrong with them? Live dangerously, I say. Just push the boundaries. 2 old ladies. We can get away with so much, though, that they can't.
We can be in our age. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't realise we're not supposed to be here.
We're just 2 old ladies. We're looking for UFOs.
See, in Australia, you can go anywhere and not get shot.
Have you seen a UFO? Why do I always talk in Yorkshire?
What we might do, just in case, we might actually make some tinfoil hats as well to cover our cowboy hats. So.
Leona, glad you're enjoying our investigation. Hi and hi. The Spec Cops 01. Hello, everybody, and hello, Spec Cops 01.
Horror of Horror is in Montana.
Oh, never know where we're heading. Says my cousin. Apparently,
cousin is in Montana, isn't it?
I haven't seen him since I was 5 years old, but I'm going to be looking him up.
A little trip over. She has to wear cowboy boots. She's so
weird. Had a weird dream about the Sally house. Oh, let us know if it comes true. What's your favorite investigation tool? D. Oh, you know what? I think my favorite investigation tool over all the years, I have 2, and you probably noticed because we do it in every episode all the time. I do love the voice recorder. And I do love doing EVPs. And a lot of people say, well, it's sound contamination, stuff like that. But we've taken, with our recent videos, you've noticed we have a video camera on us at all times. So I can go back and check. So I've discounted a lot of the EVPs as being things that I didn't notice we did at the time, like, or something like that. But sometimes you just get that voice on there that you just go, oh, that's a bit creepy. I should play one. We can actually share screens on here. Do you want to hear my favorite EVP ever?
Oh, yeah.
You keep talking while I try and find it.
Yeah, I tell you mine. And this is very controversial because a lot of people don't believe in this.
Controversial.
Controversial. It's look, I'm on my third coffee. I think I'm like hyper now. I've made 2 coffees here, so this will be my 4th one, just to make sure. I love a really good Esther's experiment when
Oh
it's done.
yeah.
And we have had some freaking weird ones with our guests that there's no way. We've actually tried to work out whether they could hear us or not, because we have them a long, long way. We don't do like a lot of people we sat next to each other. We have them halfway down the hall, and you can actually hear the ghost box going off and with the headphone set on. And when you get a good one, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, and the one that I've got up, I'm just trying to find this at the same time as talking to you lot, guys. Glenside.
Louise, Alison's from Sheffield. I'm actually from Nottingham, so right next door to you.
But you're not Sheffield.
I'm not Sheffield.
And then I moved to Totley, and right on the edge of Derbyshire. So can I find it when I need it?
Well, she can't.
See if it's this one. Hang on.
Thank you, Emma. She got some lovely comments, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, this is the one. I don't know if you're
Rebecca, I haven't forgot to post that thing to you. It's been a bit manic, but it's in the process. It's all packed.
Let me just see. I don't even know if it'll also share audio. Okay. So I'm going to play this one. It is on one of our videos. Window. Window. Which one is it?
Our list, yes, we did see Beard. I saw Beardo's thing.
I haven't seen it yet. Add to stage. There we go. All right. So I don't know if you're going to hear this. I'm going to try it. But this is my favorite one. All right. So to set the scene, I'm in an asylum. Nobody can get into yet. Weird things had happened. It is up online. It's in 2 parts. I'm going to rehash that because it was done a long time ago, and I'm going to put other bits in. Now, Brett, there's only Brett and me there. We're packing up. And the last thing that I pack up is the voice recorder, because it's quite often when we're packing up. This is going back to my serious research side now, not our YouTube fun stuff. So the last thing we packed up was that. This is from 2008 or 9, I think it was. So a long time ago. So you'll hear Brett saying, well, we'll check the cameras when we get back, see if we've got anything. And you'll hear a child over Brett's voice. And it's the saddest one I think I've ever caught. So I'll let you see what you think it is first. Let me just replay it. Now, I don't know if you can hear it. Is everybody hearing that, or is it not working?
I could hear it.
You could hear it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see the comments at the moment, guys, because I've got 2 screens working at the moment.
Let me have a look at the comments for you.
All right. I'll just see if Kag's got whether you heard it or not. I'm still going to catch up on...
Yeah, heard it.
Right. Cool. So I've played it without telling you what it says. I'm going to play it one more time without saying what it's saying, and then I'll tell you our interpretation on it. So that's definitely not a sound artifact. Now, when you listen to it here with good speakers, it's very clear a child saying, they took off my clothes. And it was the saddest thing I think I've ever heard. And they would have done. In the asylum, they used to take your clothes off before putting you into the cells, because you can kill yourself with an article of clothing. So you would go into those freezing cold cells, sick or not, in the freezing cold. So with that, they took off my clothes. So there you go. Not
and
sure
you actually found that out a long time after you got that EVP.
Yeah. As I say, this was 2007-8. YouTube did not exist. I was not putting anything out there. So it's not even for clickbait or anything else. This was literally what we got on a old recorder. So now I've got to catch up with questions because...
So, hi to Julie R. Julie R's just joined us.
Oh, Julie R. Hello. How are you, love? All right, I'm way behind. Cops and Roberts, I forget you've done the Velisca house. Yes. Oh, my goodness, yes. It wasn't the scariest place, but it was the most disturbing, and not for ghosts.
Yeah.
Being a mother myself, knowing what happened in that house, seeing the photographs of the happy children and the parents around the house, just... it broke my heart. It's disturbed. It felt like I shouldn't be doing it. It took us a long time, didn't it, to get up and do that investigation. It's not a good investigation we did.
No,
and
we
the
didn't investigate a lot in the house. We actually sat in abandonment and went sat in the car for a bit. And it was nothing to do with being scared. As they say, it was just so
horrible,
so depressing, so sad. And I think we couldn't talk about what had happened. We just talked about the kiddies and, you know, whether we could talk to them or not. It was
the photos as well. There they were, smiling, happy with their parents on the wall. And that did me in. You can't go in there without having a heart. It's just...
No.
Fairy Dragon, hello. Sorry, I'm just catching up.
Your chair behind you is freaking people out, Alison. Your sad chair.
My sad chair. Have you seen what's on the cushion, though? This is why we can't have nice things, is what's written. Thank you, Karen, one of my guides, for giving me that one. Okay, let me catch up. Sorry, guys. Good morning. Lovely to see you both. Emra Rai. Is that how you pronounce it?
Fairy Dragon. Hello.
Let me just catch up very silently. I'm really enjoying hanging out. We should do this more often, Kag.
I know, it's good fun, isn't it?
You lot are such great fun to be with.
You are.
You really are. It's like being inviting friends around, and we don't do this very often. You might notice we're not very good at it.
Have we ever thought about investigating Western Australia?
Yes, we have. We'd love to. It's just getting time to get over there. So definitely on our to-do list. We've got to look up. Amy from Amy's Crypt has given us a few contacts over there to get in touch with. We just got to get the time to do it when we're not going overseas. When will you two do an investigation together? We would all love to be on that tour. Oh, Tracy T. Actually, we were together on Saturday, weren't we?
We were.
We should start working. Well, maybe I'll start.
Much to my disgust, because Tailem Town is Alison's baby, and she got me to do the tour, and she was following me around, and I'm like, oh, there's nothing worse than the boss following you around when you're trying to do a tour.
Oh, Louise, I saw a ghost in Totley. Well, I lived on Totley Brook Road, Louise. Me and my husband both saw it. It looked like a picture. Okay, wait, can I ask? It's not the one I saw, though. Can I ask where you saw it in Totley? And just my little story very quickly. I saw when I was 19, I skived off work. I was good. Didn't enjoy my job. Took my dog for a walk, and we had the railway line. It was like I lived on the top of the embankment, and there was a railway line cut down into the embankment behind us, Totley Brook line. And I had skived off, taken my dog. I used to have a Rhodesian Ridgeback who was a bit of a fighter, kind of ask questions after kind of dog, so I had to be really careful. And I saw this young lad coming behind off the bridge there. And I first thought was, if he's got a dog, I better hold on to my dog. So I grabbed it quickly and saw him trudging. I thought, that's strange. He's walking through the water. Most people on the bridge will walk to the side, because it's like that. Is it viaduct or aqueduct, Kag, that takes a stream across? Yeah, all right, aqueduct. And then I took the dog, and I thought, well, I better go in case he has got a dog. Took the dog, and by the time I got round the corner onto the main road, all I could hear was a train pulling its horn like this. And apparently this lad had done the sad thing. I'm not going to go into it too much. It turns out, though, he'd done it 2 days earlier. And the train had only just seen the body. So what did I see walking across that bridge? He looked as real as you and me. I even remember his name, guys. I was 19. I'm 61 now. It's his name burned into my brain. So there you go. It's a very shortened story because I don't want to go into too many details for obvious reasons. All right, who have I not said hello to? You may all have to say it again because when I'm talking to you guys, I'm not watching the comments and you lot. Wisdom, hello. Ali, the chair in the car. Oh, sorry, I'm really behind. I'm really behind here. Keep talking, Kag. I'm going to catch up with comments.
I'm still trying to catch up with comments as well.
Gosh, I didn't expect anybody in, to be quite honest.
No, not this time on a Tuesday morning. I'm just trying to get my thing to move up.
We'll try and hang out more often. We're quite enjoying this. It's a nice way of spending a morning, isn't it?
It is. So we've had Louise, haven't we? Where's the other one?
Clarissa, I am Canadian. Thank you for coming here. Well, we are actually. We don't know whether we shouldn't do it next year. We won't get it done this year. American Bulldog, hello. You've probably been in a while, but I'm just catching up. Okay. We were going down it at the time that was in the middle of the road. Queen Victoria Road. Okay. Totley Brook Road, where it's been fenced off. I tried to go back there the other year, but they fenced it all off now. I can't remember what happened in the Emporium. Yeah, you had a weird experience there at Tailem Town, Rebecca.
Yes, that was a little bit weird. Okay, I've got a pigeon trying to get in my front window.
Have you? Is that what's banging?
Yeah.
Sam, hello. I missed you in there, Sam Kelly.
Oh, Sam. Hello, Sam. Listen, the Spade Cops 01. Welcome. And
catch up, Kag. I said that ages ago.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. I can't remember that one. Also, Tuppy Bush, for goodness sake, woman.
Is it a woman or is it a man, Tuppy Bush?
Tuppy Bush. I just for some reason I just think female.
No,
if it's a male, I apologize.
Thank you. You are the kindest person. You are going to make me get all emotional again. Any more collabs with Paranormal Quest? Watch this space. We might bump into them in May.
Misty Noble. You want that poster behind me? Actually, this picture behind me. Hi, Darren. This picture behind me is actually painted by David Gear's mum, and I won it on a raffle.
And everybody hated you.
They did.
Hello, Darren. We did it. The boys.
I was right. It was a female.
The boys invited me to speak at their Paracon at the West Virginia 2 years ago now, I reckon. And that was one of the prizes on the raffle. You could just see everybody looking at Kag, just hating her. Actually, they didn't call you Kag, did they, when they called your name out?
No, what did they call me? Cac, was it?
No, with a V.
Oh, yeah.
You shouted out.
Cag, but beginning with a V.
They shouted that out.
Yeah. Now, hold on, this is a very good. How about this story here from TT? My story is I worked in a hospital in New Jersey and went to take a break. And when I got back to work, my co-worker told me the doctor had passed away. I told her he'd just been in the elevator with me.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Cool.
Polly is
doing this pigeon. I've got this pigeon just having a right go at my front window. What on earth?
At least it's not your chicken.
No, it's not my chicken, but far
Ian, sleep well. Thank you for coming on. Dee, hello.
Hi, Ian.
We were very lucky because we were given a year to take tours. Originally, history tours through the former Royal Adelaide Hospital. Now, that's a massive metropolitan hospital that shut down. We never for 1 minute thought that we would get those tours, did we? And I think
No.
that's my proudest moment out of all the tours, history or any other tour group in Adelaide. We were given that opportunity, and eventually they softened and let us do investigations and ghost tours as well. And we weren't looking for people's loved ones. We were looking for the answer to the grey nurse phenomenon that you get all over the world. All hospitals seem to have, although she varies in colour, but a grey nurse, where this nurse does something helpful, patients are seeing her, but then other nurses go, no, there's nobody of that description on. So this is what we were after. We got some really weird things, didn't we, in the hospital?
We had really strange things happening.
Unfortunately, we got things coming through that we weren't actually after. We signed a contract to say that we couldn't put anything out within a certain period of time. They didn't say forever.
No, they didn't.
And it's getting up for, we did it in 2018-19. In 4 years, it'll be 10-year mark. I think we'd be pretty safe to put stuff out. Oh,
well, the
Julia.
thing is, it's nothing to do with people's relatives. This is just
no,
things that
it's not.
And we don't know whether it was the grey nurse or whether it was somebody else doing what we had doing, or whatever we caught.
Yeah.
It wasn't aimed at anybody's relatives whatsoever, apart from the grey nurse.
Yeah. Julia, I have several stories from care homes and hospitals I worked in, and my own. Oh, yeah. It's worldwide. Everybody who says they have a nurses or work in nurses or nursing homes and hospitals, there seems to be this phenomena happening. So this is why for a year we went in there. I would like to share some of the stuff eventually, and I might start sneaking little bits in here and there, because we did have some interesting stuff, but then it was over in a year because it's been demolished. It was over within a year, and we were really only just starting, and we were only just starting to get things happening. So, but unfortunately it's gone now.
Yeah. Hawk says you want to investigate the orphanage that she was in as a child.
Oh,
I do hope you had a decent time and not some of the things you hear.
yeah.
It was torn down, but does that matter? Can you actually go to where the land was?
Yeah, well,
get to the land.
I'm just going to say hello, Jaya. Clintarella, hello. How are you? Clintarella and I have had many conversations. Lovely person. Yeah, I got called out. Again, I'm going to go back to my research. Everybody is aware that we do the YouTube and we do the tours. People aren't aware that I did that more serious research for 30 odd years. So with a group called Paranormal Field Investigators, which has still got the website up and the Facebook page. It's very rarely touched though. But that was my research group. We were called out to cases that it was to do with the land. It wasn't to do with the house that was there. You'd look into the land records afterwards and find, for instance, a cow CAG. Not that I'm calling you
that one.
I'm not calling you a cow, but we got the weirdest one.
Anyway.
The weirdest one was I was called out to check out a case because this guy was getting up in the middle of the night and he was seeing a cow in his hallway. Now, we didn't see the cow when we were there investigating, but we did go into the old land records and we found that where that estate is now built, it's actually built on a dairy farm, an old dairy farm going back to the 1800s. So whether it's just residual stuff that was just appearing, who knows? I don't think it was an actual ghost. I just think it was an image that was appearing. But yeah, definitely it can do with the land. I don't think it has to be. Now I've got a crow calling.
You've got a crow. My bird's gone now. Must be your crow's taken over.
It's possessed.
Unfortunately, they built a gated community over the top. That's a shame. And it's be interesting to see if anybody has anything happen. Or they have anything happen in their properties. That would be interesting.
Oh, Tracy, you saw the top half of a lady walking in the hallway of an old... Oh, that would be interesting. What was our favourite investigation, Leona asks. Gosh, so many.
Kathy, I like your thing as well about that came out. Got you people using ghost tube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, if I miss your comment because I'm looking and talking and then... So if I miss your comment, just put it up again. Don't think you're harassing, just put it up again. Favorite place. There's too many favorite places. The scariest one, I'll go for that one, is for me, the one that unnerved me the most would be what was the asylum we went to where we were back to back?
Indiana State Sanatorium.
Yeah, I blame those wheelchairs. I think your arm was bruised by the end of it. William, get off me! No.
Alison, get off my arm. Get off my arm.
That one would have scared us the most.
That was the scariest place I have ever been into.
It was.
Ever.
And it was just, ever. We were so on edge.
Made worse by Alison gripping onto my arm and said, if that wheelchair moves.
Oh, sorry. I only just saw Kathy's Maguire's under a tornado watch storm just beginning. Oh, wow. You stay safe, Kathy.
I know it sounds really bad and I know they're really dangerous, but I've always wanted to chase the storm. And I know it's a really stupid thing to do.
But you don't want to be in your house when it comes through.
I don't want to be in the house, so please stay safe.
It would be terrifying. Yeah, it would be terrifying.
Please stay safe.
Yeah. Favorite place? I love doing Clancaower.
Clancaower.
I love it. And I think Arnie, our guide, he was so lovely. He was so lovely. And that's in Wales, guys. There's a 2-parter up. I really enjoyed that one. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I think actually one of my favorites would be Charleville.
Yeah.
And that's why we keep going back. We never do anything more than once because there's so many places to do, so many exciting exploring to do. But I think Charleville, I think we have a soft spot for Charleville.
We do.
Love that place. And I think with the little ghost Harriet and Samantha as well.
Oh, we love Samantha.
Good friends with. We love Samantha. So we kind of make an exception and keep going back there.
Have you investigated Gladstone?
Yes, as paranormal field investigators. Haven't since I started Haunted Horizons, but I did start it. I did investigate it several times as a paranormal team. So the video footage is pretty crappy. It's not done for anything like YouTube or anything like that. We got some interesting stuff there. Loved Gladstone. Showed you the crows fighting with the squirrel. Yeah,
so
Julia
loves the fact that loves the places you visit that aren't touristy, like the old castles in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I'll tell you the funniest thing. Now Sam's on, and we got to put it up just for the fun thing on the Crazy Ants. Is we got to Charleville the last time. We pulled up, didn't we, at Charleville? And Sam said, I'm just sending out the intern to come and let you in. And this little French guy, I think his name, is it Roman, Sam?
Yeah.
Came up to the gate, opened the gate, and we started to drive through the gate. And his face was a picture because it was like, oh my God, it's you two. It's you two. And he was saying it in a French accent in English. It was in Ireland, or was it an Irish accent?
He was a Frenchman swearing in
Irish.
It was really weird, but it was effing hell, which you can't say on here. But
she never told me it was you coming. We had
we've never laughed so much. It was so funny.
What is the chances of that? It made us kill ourselves laughing. Bless him. He made our day.
Yeah, so, Julie, I totally agree. Tornadoes are not a joke. Well, I haven't been in any, thankfully. There was a mini one that went through here whilst I had Paranormal Quest staying with me, but we'd actually gone to Melbourne.
That took out your house just about.
Yeah, it took out most of my little estate that I live in. Thank you, PQ and Yookers. But yeah, they're not a joke. I've always wanted just to storm a bit from a distance. I'd like to see one as long as nobody's hurt. That's my thing. I don't want anybody hurt. I just like to see it
out on the prairie somewhere.
On the prairie where there's nobody that can't hurt anybody.
And, sorry, we're not educated. Is there still a prairie? But you know where I'm at. Out in the Midwest, out in the paddocks, the fields.
There's nobody to hurt. I just like to see something touch, and then disappear. That's all. I don't want anybody hurt because they cause.
I
so
would
much
imagine the roar when I see them on TV and the roar and that must be
terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. Wow.
Charlottesville has a love for you guys too. Thank you, Sam. We just love being with you because we spend all our time talking to you and then we have to rush around and try and investigate for the last 2 hours.
Yeah, the last episode you saw, I put up 3 hours, I think 2 hours of it was sat talking and catching up with Samantha before we even got off our feet to investigate. Oh, you do live on the prairie, Julia, so you'll be very,
Oh, wow.
I don't know whether I'd be settled not to live there because it would be always in my head during that season. But I guess with people who don't know. So, Kag, you like your tornadoes like you like your ghosts. A quick touch, then disappear. Exactly. Exactly. Look at her. We do try and get the ghost to push her over, though. It never works.
Let's try to push me over. That'll be interesting. All right. So, one of the favorite places that we've investigated here, they said it was West Virginia State Penitentiary. Yes, that was a really cool one.
That's where it really started for us in PQ, Paranormal Quest, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I still remember Jason coming out. We'd hired it, and Jason was our guide. And Jason came out and looked over our shoulders like this. Where's the rest of the team? It's like, no, just us. And he took us around. He was really amazing. And then Ryan just appeared from nowhere later on in the night, didn't he? And we just said to Ryan, you might as well join us. And then we just hit it off, and hence the friendship started from there. So
they actually told us they had a YouTube, and we were like,
our first thoughts, and they know our first thoughts. When Ryan went, oh yes, I run a team and a YouTube channel, and I went, oh God, one of those. One of those. I think they're great because they've got a YouTube channel. Oh, that's nice. Really? We'll have to go and subscribe.
What did they have? Was it 10,000 followers when we knew them?
At the time, they had about 10 to 12,000 followers when we first met. So, it's a bit different now. But that's where the friendship started, and we went back the year after. Then they did Licking Jail with us, and that was hilarious. And Licking Jail was great as well. There's another favourite. Oh, so many favourites.
No,
so many favourites.
All right. Poor Roman was so excited to see us. That was so funny.
Oh, Kathy, I had a tornado go right over my house. All that it did was mow my yard down to 1/8 of an inch. Wow. And it's really weird, isn't it? How they work. I say I'm no expert on tornadoes. I can only say what I've seen on TV. I've never been in one. You weren't there for your little tornado.
No, thankfully, I wasn't here.
We rarely have tornadoes.
we don't have anything
Paranormal
like that.
Quest. Live in your house for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Disaster hit.
I tell you, it was so bad here that my husband and son couldn't go to work because they couldn't get the cars out because all the roads were blocked. Unless you had a 4x4. If you had a 4x4, you were fine. And as my son has got a sports car and it's very low down to the ground.
Yeah.
No.
So if you haven't seen the podcast episode we've got up on the channel where we say farewell to PQ, go watch it. There was 21 things that went wrong, including them going into the ocean because they've been desperate to go into the Australian Ocean. And the next day, thousands of dead fish turned up on the beach. Just like, do we really want to meet up with them again?
Well, I mean, we should have known. We should have known better because we organised for them to come over to Australia, and then was it a week or 2 weeks before they were due to arrive?
Yeah.
Excuse me. COVID hit. We should have known then.
Right, okay. You talk about the PQ curse and you start choking. It's a PTSD thing, isn't it?
I think it is. It is, honestly, on the amount of things you would not believe. And I think we missed out some of the things that actually happened whilst
Oh, we
we were.
did. Yeah, there's a lot more than what we put there. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Jody, if we bring PQ to Colorado, give them warning first. That's why we won't have them back in Australia. No, we will.
Yeah.
Catch you later, Clintorella. Thank you for coming on. It was lovely to see
Thank you.
Have a wonderful stream. Delightful day. You too, Clintorella. Thank you so much. So,
wow, I had a tornado almost touched down in my backyard and everything went bright green. Wow. Far out.
is it true for all you with tornadoes? Because you must be taught some sort of safety thing, and I'm interested to learn as well. Because in case we're driving across there, Kag, and hit one,
You never know. It's always handy. Always handy.
If it's true, is it true that the Native Americans, the way they dealt with it on the prairies, is if you get further down than ground level, so if you find a ditch or an embankment that has an incline, if you get down into the incline, then the tornado will go across you. Is that true? Because we need to know for when we're going across. That's what I've been told, but it could be completely false. So basement is the only option. Is that because, again, Jody, is that because you're down under the level? It's not true. Okay. We could have died if we had one then, because that's what I would have done. How did the native, I'm really interested, how did the Native Americans, when they were living on the prairie, how did they live with tornadoes? Because obviously tornadoes are a big thing. And if it's coming through, you can't really outrun one. How would they have dealt with it? Oh, don't go under an overpass. I thought you did that.
You always see that
well.
on TV, don't you? They all huddle under an
Yeah.
overpass. I'm thinking, that can't be that brilliant.
So really, there's nothing you can do apart from getting down into your basement.
Live in a valley, Julie, I was saying. Valleys are better places to live.
Right. Oh, okay. Is that what they did, Julie? Because it's something, it's just a thought, because ADHD is, I'll get that thought. I wonder. Now I know. Thank you, Julie, for the answering of that.
Oh, you see them coming from Mars. Well, that's true. So that'd be, yeah. It's just, because we do travel around. We do drive miles and miles, don't we, going around America? So it's always something.
Oh, we did that. Yeah, we did the, what was it? The Rockies to the Appalachian trip.
Yeah.
2 years ago. So we picked up a car in Colorado, and then we drove across to Pennsylvania was our last stop. And then we drove back again. It's a great trip. Lots of traveling. No wonder you fall asleep, Kag.
I know. I'm terrible for that. Bye, Hannah.
Oh, see you, Hannah. Oh,
Nospa, hello.
Hello, Nosferatu. Hello. How are you?
Has anybody got any more questions?
Any more questions, guys? You can ask anything you like, and I will.
Oh, that's what we need to do. Set the phone for weather alerts.
Ah. Astral Nomad, hello.
Hello.
Now, I can't even see YouTube, so I can't even see what stats we got, how many people are watching. But for anybody who is watching in the background and we can't see you, thank you. Because some people do. Some people don't like to comment. They just like to sit and watch. So to all the people who are sitting and watching, because I know there's not as many commenting, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for watching this.
Thank you.
And thank you for supporting us as well, because otherwise we wouldn't do it, would we?
Yeah,
well, we would. We would.
Amy, the Storm Chasers. That's what Barb recommends to.
Okay.
It's fascinating for people that don't have to go through it, because, people. It's like people in the UK have got no idea what a bushfire is like. When I lived in
Exactly.
the UK, I had no idea how bad the bushfire was.
Neither
And
did I till my house nearly got wiped out by one.
yeah. Oh,
That was
Johan is lurking. Hi, Johan.
Hello, Johan.
So yeah, you don't really understand it, and it all seems, oh my gosh. And then when but obviously when you're living through it, it's a totally different thing.
Look, it was a roller coaster because 2015, I think it was. So it's coming up for 10 years next year. It was the biggest roller coaster of emotions because it was so all over the place. Nobody knew which way it was going. It was behind us. It was to the side of us. Then it would change direction, and it raged for about 4 days, I reckon, 3-4 days before they got on top of it. And even the fire crews didn't know. It was just the winds were putting it everywhere. We got it stopped 20 meters from my house, Cag. I haven't used that
20
line
meters, was it, Alison?
20 meters from my house. They stopped it. We were the northern front of it being stopped just by the house here.
All right, we have 66 watching.
Darren, yeah, Cag saw that.
Yes.
Beardo gave us a big shout out for one of his channels to watch. That's
Yeah.
amazing. We love Beardo. We absolutely love Beardo. We were just saying this when we first came on. The Beardo side-eye guy. There's a little group of debunkers, and I hate that term debunking because I think it's become it encompasses all the horrible debunkers that are more personal, who just jumped on the bandwagon. But there's a little group of debunkers who we respect greatly, and I never thought I'd say that, but become friends with, because they're not after the people who are trying to keep it honest. I mean, they say they may not agree with our techniques, they may not agree, but they're not after the people like it. They're after the fakers. They're after the ones that make it harder for us and other teams who are trying to stay honest. And I respect that. And Beardo is such a lovely guy, such a caring guy as well. We've had lots of chats with him, and hopefully we'll catch up with him this year. Side-eye guy, he's coming down to Adelaide. We're going to teach him. We're going to teach him, aren't we, Cag?
We are going to teach him.
I'm not sure what we're going to teach him, but we're going to teach him. So
I've threatened him with all sorts, so it's all good.
Bye, Bianca. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Have a great day.
I'm just trying to look. We're supposed there's a question from somebody I'm trying to find. Is that the one to do with hearing aids? About catching EVPs on hearing aids. We've actually got the parabolic headphones, which you can hear things a lot better.
It's for people who can't hear properly. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll build for the design for people that couldn't hear the TV, whatever. So we've got we do use those occasionally.
Well, the first time I ever got given one of those to try out was at the Fairfield Asylum.
Yes.
And I put them on, and there was only Cag, me, and our host. Cag was right next to the host. I was walking ahead with the headphones, and I heard, was it a whistle or something like that? I heard a man whistling.
Yeah.
And you were right next to the host, and you said, no, it wasn't him. That wasn't caught on video because we were just doing a walk around at the time. And after that, we bought them. I haven't had much since. Although some of our guests that used them said they could hear footsteps where there wasn't any. But
okay, our dream location to investigate. The Tower of London. It's never going to happen.
Tower of London, definitely never going to happen. No, never ever will they. Hello, Shane. Thank you for the warm welcome. You're welcome to being here. We're a very welcoming group. Meredith, I don't think I've said hello to you either.
Hello, Meredith. Kathy, we do have earthquakes here. This is the first time I've ever experienced an earthquake when I came to Australia. We are actually overdue in Adelaide for a big earthquake.
Very overdue.
A little bit concerning.
I was lucky in my early days, 2004 or 5, I think it was, to be in the old Adelaide jail on the night we got an earthquake. Oh, Meredith, thank you. That's very kind of you. Tubby Bash. Meredith, that is very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. And Tuppy
Oh,
Bash.
thank you, Meredith. That's really lovely.
I'm-
Tuppy Bash, check it
I'm
in.
speechless.
I love you
Absolutely
both.
speechless. All right. We're going to have to give
Thank
Tuppy Bash
you.
a shout out during our vlogs
Thank
and
you.
traveling through America. All that is going to, honestly, we will use it to bring this when we go to America in May. So thank you
Yeah.
so much. For what I was saying, earthquake. And it was a very weird night as well to start with, because everybody was on edge. I mean, my tours, they're not scared. They're not terrifying. We don't make them that way. We keep them real. It's more informational. But everybody was on edge. You could feel that if anything happened, they would panic and run. And it was a really weird feeling. So whether we were picking up on the infrasound that maybe the ground makes before it goes off, and then it was like a steam train coming through the new building. It was like started at one end and it was as loud as a steam train coming through the whole building. And everybody just stood there and went, what the was that? And automatically I'd step back into a doorway as well. So yeah, that was an amazing place to be in when we had an earthquake. So
I was talking about ghosts the first time I've experienced I was in a haunted building talking about ghosts because we've just captured a supposed shadow figure on a staircase. And this was up in the Adelaide Hills. And we were there listening to a singer, and the singer was chatting to us because I don't believe in no ghosts. And then suddenly you got this rumble coming from the side of the property we were just taking this weird photo, came all the way across the building, and that was it. Yeah, he packed up and went. It was so funny.
Julie, you've got more chance of surviving an earthquake than a tornado. I think if a tornado sucks you up, then you're buggered, and all the debris as well flying around. So, mind you, my worst fear is bushfires. And yet I live in the country where we have them.
You live out in the middle of the country.
That has been my biggest, when some people have a thing about how they don't want to die, my biggest fear is fire. And here I am living in the bush. So as soon as I get a whiff of a bushfire, it's like I've got things packed ready to go and I'm out of there. The house can burn.
Shane, there's a lovely group of people on here. So
welcome. Yeah, welcome you. We're all about the fun. I don't know if you've watched any of our videos. We're about... I don't know how we came about that. It was supposed to be a serious thing, but it's more about Keg, me, traveling, best friends, having fun. We have a natural sense of fun and banter and throwing out the lines just to see if we get a bite, bringing you the history of these locations, because some of these places have such fascinating histories, and standing in the history is just amazing. So we try and keep the page there as well. We can try and keep it completely drama free. This is about fun, all right? Drama is out there, but our pages are all about having fun and being friendly and not leaving anybody behind. If anybody's having a bad day, if we can make them smile, that makes us happy. So that's what we're about here.
Spider Queen, Beardos, rah. Yeah, it's funny. Just the same as Side-Eye Guys, the Grim Reaper.
Oh, the Grim Reaper. We're going to have to get some T-shirts for when he comes to Adelaide. We've got to order those, haven't we? Grim Reaper.
Got to order some Grim Reaper. I love your thing there. That's brilliant.
Sam, all the disaster talking in Ireland, it's either wet or hot.
Oh dear.
Has anyone been in Sharknado? Oh, I've seen clips for it. I've never watched that movie.
What's that one? Sorry,
Sharknado. That
Sharknado.
Sharknado. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sharknado. I'm no good at it. I must be losing weight, Keg.
I think you are losing weight because that's like really baggy on you.
I'm not. I weighed myself and I'm exactly the same weight. No, this is so loose. But I'm the same weight.
Thank you. Darren loves us for keeping it real. We do keep it real. We just we've got to the stage now where how can you prove things?
All right. Because I, as I said, I did 30 years. I was a stick up my ass investigator. I tried for 30 years thinking, I'm going to prove this. I'm going to prove this. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do this. We can't do that. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. And what I found at the end of the day, I got very jaded for a start off. You've got to enjoy what you're doing. And I stopped enjoying. I got to a point where I just could not do this anymore. And over 30 years, I realized nothing, unless a scientific community actually go out there and try and prove this. And it's very hard because it's not really repeatable. That's the problem. It will only ever come down to personal experience. And that's all it's going to come down to. I tried, I got some good stuff, but at the end of the day, any photo can be pretty much, there can be other alternative explanations. Same with EVPs, the same with, I don't know, I'm losing my brain at the moment. It can all have alternative explanations. The equipment can have alternative explanations. It doesn't have to be ghosts. So how do you say that that is a ghost? You can't. All you can do is put it out there and go, look, we had this on here. We're having a lot of fun doing it. I always say in the videos, we are not putting this out as it being a ghost. We're putting it out as something that's a bit curious. We were there. We know how it was set up. And that's it. I'm probably explaining this really badly, Kag. So now I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun.
What it is, we enjoy being with each other. We enjoy going to the buildings, learning all the history, and we like to bring you guys along with us. And that's all it is at the end of the day. We just love doing
anything happening. It's just, people make of it what they will. So I did the research. I enjoyed it to start with, but after 30 years, it was becoming very, very tedious. And really, it's only going to be the scientific community that will ever prove it or not. The average investigators are not going to prove anything because there will always be question marks.
Okay, so Charlotte, worked as a chambermaid. I was cleaning the bathroom, as you do, and something whispered in my ear. Don't know what it said. Needs to say, I would only go back with someone else. I don't blame you then the slightest. All right, Rach. Hi, Rach. Where would you suggest to buy ghost hunting gear? Depends on where you're based.
Sorry, what was the question? I'm just going back over.
Where would you buy your ghost hunting gear?
Look, here in Australia, Oz Paratech is a good one to go to. That's frightfully good. Yeah, and Renata. Well, it's Anne. That's her business. So if you're in Australia, definitely they're good to deal with. They'll make sure you're right. I get a lot of the other stuff from America. I get it from the Byhawk. Where do I get it from? My goodness, there's two companies I get it from over there that I've dealt with, and they're pretty good. They'll always see you right if there's a problem. Ghosthuntingequipment.com. Ghost Augustine is their team name, but they have another site. So if you look up Ghost Augustine, you'll find their stuff. We get a lot of stuff from them. And the other one there's another one where I get the tripwire from. Can't remember. Sorry, guys. Without looking it up.
Thank you very much for the comments here, guys. There's some lovely comments.
It's my boots shrinking. They must be.
No. Right. Julian says, when I first started watching you, I didn't know how to take you. Yeah, we're a little bit different.
Here we are. Yeah.
We know that, and we know that we're not everybody's cup of tea, which we're fine with that. But at the end of the day, we just decided just to be us, didn't we? Just
to be friends. It's a trip. Two friends having good fun. But we're glad that you did learn how to take us, and you've embraced us, and you're here.
Yes, so thank you, Julie. We do appreciate it.
And we love having you, Julie. So we do. I know we now banter. She'll knock me balls.
Does she knock your balls, Alison?
She knocks our balls, but the balls are getting less and less used. But yeah, but now we can have the fun banter on that. So it's like,
Rach, I do
no,
apologise. I'm terrible with names, so I would not pick up on any names whatsoever. In fact, I've only got 2 children and I can't even get their names right.
I can't even get your name right.
No, because you
call
keep
you
calling
my
me Cam.
son. I keep calling you Cam, and Cam is
So,
my son.
yeah, if you live in Adelaide, definitely Oz Paratech.
Yeah.
So we do know them. They do all the hassle of importing stuff for you.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier.
Supporting no bully bullshit. The beardo tuppy patch. I like I quite enjoy the EMF tripwire. I tend to use it a lot more these days.
I do if it works.
Well, yours doesn't, but mine does.
Damo and I have had issues with ours. Yours is okay. So
yeah, I call it operator error.
I don't think so. Thank you, guys. There's some lovely comments. Really do appreciate it. Bye, Charlotte. Have a good.
I think that's why we don't.
You, Darren.
Our channel doesn't grow much because we are very different, and people don't know how to take us.
No.
Go stop. That's another one, Julia. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
So we get the fluxes from Go Stop. And a few other bits and pieces I've got from Go Stop.
Yeah.
So there's some good groups out there that are making some good stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, there are some good things, and I can't get over some of these
lovely comments. Yeah,
I know.
Do you know, that's, as I said at the beginning, it's why we do it, because people have been commenting and saying, you made me smile today, and I needed that. And it was just like, because I used to have if you go back to our early videos, not only were they rubbish, as in filmed and edited, but there was no funny bits in them either. We wouldn't leave the banter in.
No,
because we thought we had to be very, very serious. And I guess, you know, when we did, we made somebody smile, and that's why we leave the fun in. That's all we are. If I get stuck in a hole, CAG, that one's coming with the Monroe House. I do apologize.
You'll love this one. Watch out for the Monroe House, guys. It's so funny.
Well, yeah, but
well, it's funny for me.
I tried to get in the crawl space of the Monroe House, and normally I would cut all that out a long time ago in my serious days. But now it's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm human.
That's why we don't tend to have end of the year bloopers anymore, because we actually leave them in.
Yes, I know.
That's the reason why. And yes, we do sing. Arison to singing. I don't know why, because we can't, but it doesn't stop us.
There may be singing coming back in the next episode. They may. So everybody who doesn't like our singing, because we can't sing. Oh, Teresa, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it.
And you know what? We know that our style, our way of doing things is never going to be, we're never going to be these big YouTube channels. But you know what? Sitting here, chatting to you lot, having fun, bantering, I think I don't mind if our community stays small, if that sounds weird. I have a business. I don't depend on YouTube. I don't. That's why we can just be us, because what we've got here, our community here, is the most amazing community and the most fun community. And that means a lot. It means a lot that even you lot are taking the time to be in here to chat to us and actually enjoying hanging out with us. That means everything. That means everything.
It does.
Oh my God, Alison said hello to me. Way too cool. American Bulldog. If I don't say hello to anybody, it's because I didn't see you coming up in the thing.
Sorry guys. It's sometimes because we're old as well, we see something, we go, I have to remember that one, and then somebody talks and we've had it. We have had it.
The only country one I know is the one we sing when we go across the West Virginia Bridge.
So yeah, we know a few songs. We do take requests, but doesn't mean we actually know what the words are. So you might just get a few words and then la 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 la. We'll just try and hum along with it. Yes, Beth,
Yeah.
that's right, Shane. Yes, definitely.
Smaller is better.
Quality over quantity, definitely.
So
we actually have one guy come on and said that these two are an absolute joke.
I know. That was the best comment. I think I left that one up.
I've never laughed so much in my life.
You two are a complete joke. They don't take anything seriously. And it's like,
yeah, they're not real investigators.
They're not real
Doing
investigators.
this for about 36 years. I think she knows what she's doing by now. Yes, and all you guys are the backup singers. That's what we love. Oh, I'll have to teach you some Rebel songs. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
Teresa, you'd be surprised how often watching other investigators mention you in there go, oh, that's lovely. Because we don't get to see that side of it.
No.
That's lovely to hear.
What was that?
Rebels.
Decline. Okay, we'll have to learn that one.
To learn. The other reason we sing Bohemian Rhapsody everywhere, one day I'm going to put a video together with each line of Bohemian Rhapsody will be us in a different spot for each line, because it's kind of become this thing that how many places can we sing Bohemian Rhapsody in? We've done it deep in the caves of New Zealand. We've done it in front of the geyser in New Zealand. We've done it at the top of Mount, whatever it is, in Tasmania, in Hobart. Can't think of the name. My name's... we've done it in so many weird and wonderful places, haven't we?
Yeah.
Sung Bohemian Rhapsody, and so many different haunted locations as well. And we thought, you know what? We'll take a line from each place and stick it together and do a video out of that. Bohemian Rhapsody we sing because we don't get caught for it. Although we did on funny one. We got done for copyright on the Crazy Ants from Oz on my 60th birthday. Apparently, Russia and Belarus put in a complaint and put a copyright thing in on me. whereas Queen, so it's been banned from being seen in Belarus and Russia. Go figure. Whereas Queen has actually allowed people to use Bohemian Rhapsody. So that's why we kind of stick to that when we know we're not going to get copyrighted for it, except for Russia and Belarus.
So maybe we should collab with Paranormal Quest and Amy at the same time. We could all sing it together.
We should do. We've done it with Amy. We've done it with Amy's Crypt. We've done it with Paranormal Quest, but separately. We haven't done it together. The boys were good sport when we did it down in the tunnels of Waverley.
Yeah.
So the Misty Children will get back together soon. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to learn that one, Toppy Bush. We're going to have to learn that one, Walking After Midnight.
We might actually sing some new songs in... I'm just doing the Beach with Asylum one as well. We actually sing different songs in that keg.
Do we?
We sing We'll Meet Again, and we sing Singing in the Rain.
Wow.
And then out of Vox, goes to Vox, as we're singing, I think it's Singing in the Rain, it comes out with, Please Stop. Did you not? Please stop.
You see, even the ghosts know. They just wanted to shut up.
Jodie, AH merch manager, yes. Have I missed another line from you, Jodie? Jodie has some great ideas for our merch. We haven't done
Elvis.
merch.
I think we've done Elvis before. Didn't we do Jailhouse Rock? Haven't we done Jailhouse Rock before? We like Vera Lynn because we go to places.
We got done for Vera Lynn. We got copyrighted on Facebook.
We got copyrighted for Vera Lynn, yeah.
I don't know whether YouTube's the same, but we got copyrighted, which is a shame because I've got one where we're banging out Vera Lynn.
Yeah. So that is it. It's a bit of a pain. We love doing our singing, but you can get struck for that. So I love it.
The bow rap.
Back up singers supporting the Misty Children.
As I said, I am going to bang out these episodes, not as in bang them out, but I'm going to edit as many as I can, not very quickly because I'm a slow editor, but have them all stacking up instead of just waiting to do it a week, 2 weeks before the premiere. So that I'm so far ahead. I keep saying this, okay, don't I? So I'm so far ahead that I can put it aside and start doing some merch because people keep bugging us. I just don't do merch.
Okay, so Alison, how many years has that been said?
Oh, I don't know how long we've been doing YouTube. I also get bugged because I wrote my book. I have written a book, by the way, guys, but it was 10 years ago. And a little plug up on Amazon. So Ghosts of the Past by Alison Oborn on Amazon. Whoops. But it was done 10 years ago. And people have been going, well, why don't you write this second book? Where's your book? I have an ADHD brain. So I have about 5 books that all have about 3 or 4 chapters in them. And then another book with 3 or 4 chapters in it. Then another one. I will get round to doing it. So that the book actually it was our 10 years of research when we did proper research, not when we were doing what we do now. So this was 10 years of proper research at the old Adelaide jail because we were the official researchers there for 10 years. So that's what that one is about. Written a long time ago.
Peter, thank you so much for your lovely comments.
Peter,
Peter. Can we sing now? It's too early. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mama
just killed
a man. Put a gun
against his head.
Yeah, it's very hard as well because we have lag. Yeah. We have CAG. We have laggy CAG.
Lucky CAG, yeah.
So she's at the other part. She's at the other side of the city of Adelaide at the moment.
Yeah, we're over an hour away from each other. So yeah, there's a bit of a lag. Is there a list of approved songs you can use? We should do that. Is there a list of approved songs?
I don't know. I know Bohemian Rhapsody is approved.
Yeah, we need to do that one.
Which is why we might try some more. It's also a very depressing song. I just listen to the words and I go, but it's a song that counts, not the words. I'm just reading Peter's comment now. Thank you for a wonderful program. Thank you so much. Oh, that's lovely, Peter. Thank you. Thank you. You are absolutely an awesome group. I can't say that enough. Tuppy Bash, if you watched the video earlier, nearly had me in tears.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Tuppy Bash. Aralis thought we were actually going to crack out the song. Oh, there's Panda in the background.
Yeah, Panda's just got out. Sorry.
Your greyhound.
So, Alison, the name of your book again?
Julie, it's called Ghosts of the Past by Alison Oborn. That will be up on Amazon. I don't push it because it was written 10 years ago. People buy it if they buy it.
People on here with ADHD.
Excellent. Welcome to the club. Superpowers. Isn't that CAG? My ADHD superpower
is to annoy the crap out of me.
Annoy the crap out of CAG. I love my superpower.
That's a superpower.
If I could I should actually leave the behind the scenes where we're setting up because I'll always run a video camera just in case anything happens. And all you can see behind me is Kag rolling her eyes because Kag will have put all this stuff out. And then I'll waltz on in and go, you know what? I think it might be better if we do this. And change my mind completely.
We Are the Champions is something we've been talking about
singing. It is something. I love that song. I do sing it. I just haven't sung it on there. When we got our awards for we took a ghost tour because we do keep the ghost tours very real, by the way. I know you can see Haunted Horizons ghost tours. I changed the whole premise of ghost tours to keep it real. So a lot of the time people will come on our tours and get nothing. That's the way it is. And we explain that. It's not like TV. It's not like the YouTube channels, including, we even talk about our own, including our own YouTube channel. Don't take it as rote as that's going to happen every time, because you're not seeing. Behind me, I used to have a big NAS system, 128 terabytes worth of NAS system. That's a big one, 11 grand worth. That has video footage going back to 2002. And most of that you will never, ever see on YouTube, because nothing happened. That's a lot of footage, and that's the reality of it. So we're very different. We're very different as a ghost tour company. We're trying to bring that rationale back. And I know a lot of people on here have done our tours. The rationale back. You don't have to sell out. You don't have to be over, what's the word? Over sensational. You don't have to be. And I think people find that scarier, because they can trust us and they know if something happens, it's not us. So, but when I got, ADHD, off in a different direction. I did take the ghost tours, and we did go, I'm just looking at the awards up there. We did take it to Hall of Fame. So we won the South Australian Tourism Awards 3 years in a row and hit Hall of Fame. That is unheard of a ghost tour, because they're not taken seriously. And that's because we did it differently. And I brought that up for a reason, because of somebody's comment, and I can't remember where I was going with that. Keg, where was I going with that?
I don't know. I've lost the will to listening to you now. That was welcome to my world, guys.
There was a reason for me saying that. It wasn't just me gloating or anything like that. There was a reason for it, and I can't remember where I was heading with it.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's what. So keeping it real is our thing.
Yeah.
So, hi Aussie True Crime. How you doing?
Hi Aussie True Crime.
Are we
How are
missing
you?
anybody else? Yeah. Okay. So Kathy has a lot of things going on. The only things I sew and quilt. Oh, I'd love to do that.
What's that?
Kathy, she has a lot of things going on at the moment. She sews and quilts. I would love to do that.
Okay.
I'm a crafty person. I just haven't got the time.
Crafty? Are you crafty?
I am very crafty.
Are you?
And then I also like to do crafts as well.
Crafty like a fox?
Yes, you know me. Yeah, merch tees are great, aren't they?
Jody, merch idea, Beardo approved. Hopefully we'll catch up with him this year when we go over. I didn't catch up with him. I didn't try and catch up with him when I went over, because I wanted to do it when Cag was with me. So I'm waiting until we go over in September.
Yeah, we're hopefully investigating with him. That'll be cool.
Well, he keeps telling everybody he is.
I know, bless him.
On his lives. So I suppose we should.
I say we should do. Bless him. No, it should be fun. It should be good fun. He's such a cool guy. He's actually such a lovely, cool, kind-hearted guy.
That's what I liked about him. He was fair and he was kind.
Yeah,
he did try and debunk the doll thing, which, and I'm like, who's this person? And I thought, you know what? I like this guy. He was actually being fair about it.
You got me to watch it first.
Yeah.
I watched it first and went, you got to watch it. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I must admit.
I think that's where it started. And it was just like, yeah. He is fair where fair is due. And he's only after the actual fakers. And they're the ones that ruin it for everybody else. They're the ones that stop people like Paranormal Quest growing because they don't use the demon thing. Amy's Crypt because they don't use the demon thing. Rawr. So it's rawr.
Rawr.
I still love the Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper. Gonna get that t-shirt for Side-Eye Guy.
Yeah. We need a Beardo one and we need a Side-Eye Guy one. That's what we need for the moment. So, and it just proves that paranormal investigators and debunkers can work alongside each other and together.
That's what I like about Beardos and Segs is the fact is that they have, I never ever thought I would see the day where paranormal investigators, debunkers, actually could come into a community together, feel safe, and all get on. And I think that is a very special thing that Beardo's managed to grow. and Foster. So band, yes, Shane. And we should do one. Band.
Band, we should do.
Happy
shouldn't we?
birthday, Beardo. Band.
What we'll do is we'll probably use an empty bottle of Bacardi.
Exactly, Mary. I'm sure that nobody really wants to, if these people who encounter a demon every week really encountered a real demon, I'm sure it would be very different. So,
And no toe knocking. Yes, we don't. Yeah, we don't need the toe knocking.
but there you go. There you go.
It's
So
funny.
we don't have a problem.
No, not in the slightest.
Purple,
did.
yes, Purple did. Yes, a safe community thing. He so did. So
I like how Purple's lives get banned every week because of the stuff that he says and does. And actually, he is just funny with no filter. Oh, with a fly squat. We could ban people with a fly squat because we're actually in Australia where we get lots of flies. We could do it that way.
We do.
Mm.
It's a great way, and it shows that, you know, everybody's different. Everybody's different. Everybody has different beliefs. Everybody has different ideas. Everybody has different techniques. And it doesn't make it wrong. It's just different. But we can all still get on as long as we are not scamming people. Oh, you found it, Julie.
Well done.
my little bit of literature. You won't find cat balls in there, Julie. This was in the day. That was in the day of, gosh, we were using cassettes and all sorts. The old days. The old days.
I think what we'd like to just show Side-Eye Guy and Beardo is that, you know, we investigate 5 to 6 nights a week with the general public. So we use all the equipment that the general public like to use because they see it on the TV shows.
Yeah.
And this stuff doesn't react always like they say it reacts. So that's the one thing we want to show them, how we use it.
Well, I've been showing, we've been showing on our tours since the .go, because the first thing I'll ask on our tours is, how many people watch the ghost hunting shows on TV? And of course you put your hands up. Great. Well, drop all expectations. It's not like that. And then I'll show them with the K2s, because we don't even take the K2s away with us overseas.
We don't.
K2s are probably my least favorite device because it's not shielded. And yes, we have a more technical knowledge than what you see on the YouTube channel. In fact, you'll never see it on our YouTube channels, apart from the older ones. But they're not shielded. They will pick up on everything, literally everything. So what first thing I show people is, you'll see some of the shows talking to a ghost. It'll flash twice for yes, once for no. And then I'll say, I can do that as well. And then you get the two-way. And I've been doing this for years and years and years, the whole time we've done tours. I'll stroke my two-way button and I'll get a yes. Like, is there a little boy there? Yes. Do you like little girls? No. It's very easy because all I have to do is stroke the two-way button. And I show them that. It's like, well, be careful, question everything, because there are ways of doing it. So, and then I'll put my two-way right out of reach and get on with the investigation. So, yeah, we've been trying to bring that, I guess, with our own tours. We've been trying to bring that rationale to investigating, taking it away from our channel as well, taking it away from all the stuff and trying to get some critical thinking into it. Yes, Aussie True Crime. We do the tours at Adelaide Jail. There's 4 operators. Goodbye to everybody that's leaving. Thank you. There's 4 operators in the Adelaide Jail. So we were the official researchers there for 10 years, which, as I said, is what the book is about. But there are 3 other groups that came in about 5 years ago that do tours as well. So places we do it, we have an asylum, Z Ward. We have a Pioneer Village, Old Talem Town. National Railway Museum. The boys have done that. PQ have been into most of them. They haven't been into Z Ward, the asylum, because there is a sensitivity about that one. You won't see an awful lot up from us on that, only if it's really interesting stuff like the dog or the Estes experiment that we did that was just, blew me away.
Oh, she's coming to the jail at the end of June.
Oh, is it with us though, Aussie True Crime?
Oh, make sure it's Haunted Horizons.
Because there's 3 other operators there, so don't confuse us with them. Okay. Jail, yes, RLS. Jail, that's the English, the old English spelling, GAOL. So, and I have to remember when I'm doing my videos that I've got to put a backslash and put jail as well for America and Australia. Well, Australia's used to jail, although half and half. But yeah, if you look at like Wicklow Jail, jails around the country in England, a lot of them will have, unless they're more modern, will have GAOL, jail.
Oh, band, a spooky handprint.
Oh, Teresa, that would be a good one.
That would be cool. I like that one.
That would be a good one.
That would be good. Love
Maybe
it.
we should start working together, because I've backed off doing the tours myself a little bit more, because I'm trying to keep up with editing and running I don't have an office full of people. Kag's really good from home. She'll take care of the social media, Facebook for me. She'll do the staffing. So she takes up a lot of that side of it. The rest of the business, answering phones, emails, stuff like that, making the business run, that comes down to me. I don't have, as you can see, this is my office. There is not a humming group of people in here working. This is me. So the business pretty much is me and Kag. And I lost my thread. ADHD. Where was I going with it? But there you go. There's a little fact for you. So I've
now about doing stuff after you get your stuff done.
I can't remember what it was about.
See what I have to deal with, guys.
If you do love the funny stuff, all right, please go to our Facebook page, The Crazy Ants from Oz. That is Bearder's, what he called us one day, and I thought, you know what, we're stealing that. Because when we travel, Kag does little blogs. Most of it is blogs on the stupid things I've done or things I've done to annoy us. So they're worth the read. If you don't do anything else, go and read them.
Yeah. Now you can understand why I do so many blogs about Alison, because this is my life. This is what I have to put up with.
The bad side of ADHD, as Kag knows as well, she's had to put up with it, is we have no emotional regulation. So it's either all or nothing in our emotions. And my son and my husband obviously know that. So my son suggested the other day to my husband, maybe Dad, if you get a box of squirrels and you keep it on the bench, and when Mum loses her shit, you can get a squirrel out of the box and run it down the hallway, and Mum will just go, oh, look, a squirrel, and completely forget the emotion thing that's happening. So it's, and he's programmed. If you could see my Stream Deck, I've got a Stream Deck here with different buttons. And what he's done, he's programmed each one with a cute picture of a squirrel on each button. So.
Yes, Darren, my hair is blue at the end. I decided.
What's the outlaw Ned Kelly history? Okay, depends what side of the fence you sit on. Australians largely see him as a hero.
Yeah.
And other people see him as a thug and a murderer. So it depends which side you're from and which story you're looking at. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I'm not going to get into the argument. I live in Australia. So leaving that one.
There's two sides.
I'm leaving that one alone, Cops and Roberts. There are the for and the against. So
yeah. Aussie true crime. They've done a lot of investigating at Beechworth and Narradale. We love Beechworth and Narradale.
Oh, I love.
And the good thing about doing what we do, we actually know the owners or the people that run the tours. So that's really cool as well, isn't it?
Because we do we network. We network around. Beechworth, either this weekend or the weekend after. I've got an episode from Beechworth going up actually. So not sure which order, whether to do Munro first or whether to do Beechworth first.
I think Munro would be funny.
Yeah. All right.
Barb, you have been on a number, haven't you?
Kathy's Irish. There's a lot of Irish here. I love the Irish.
Oh yeah, we love going to Ireland.
Yeah, we go over every year. I love it.
It's actually 10:20 in the morning here, Darren. So we've
nearly been on 2 hours. Jeez. I said to Kag, do you want to come on for half an hour?
Yeah, she always says that. I know it's not going to be that, and I always at least double, if not triple, what she says.
But do you know why we're on for longer than half an hour?
Because we've got such a lovely group to talk to.
Because we're the time's gone, and we're loving talking to you lot.
Mm-hmm.
So would you like to see more? We're going to wind up because it is 2 hours. You've got to go and pick your son up later, haven't you?
Yeah, but later on we will. Pocket Watch, are you saying Zed Ward not seeing a lot on the video about it? Yeah, Zed Ward, we don't tend to put up any footage when it's out of respect for the people that used to be there.
It's been requested. It's a very big sensitivity because there's a lot of patients that were in there that are still alive today, and a lot of people who work there. And I've been involved in the oral history of collecting those stories for the National Trust and filming them. So at the moment, because there is a sensitivity and we don't want to trigger somebody's mental health problem, this is why we don't put too much out. So also why the National Trust has asked that there's no filming at Zed Ward. So Paranormal Quest, they didn't get to do Zed Ward when they came over. They did our other venues, but not Zed Ward. So we just try and respect that there are people with mental health issues out there, and there are people who used to be in there, and we don't want to be responsible for triggering anything. So we put the occasional thing up. We put the dog when we had the service dog that reacted really weirdly in there. We put that up. I put the esters up at my own risk because I'm surprised that didn't get blown out the water more than it has. But I thought that it was worth putting up because if that was real, and I'm a rational person. I know the situation. I was there. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever had in communicating with anything there. So I've put those two up because I know they're not going to upset anybody. They're worth putting up for people to make of it what they will. But we haven't put much else up on Zed Ward. So that's why you don't see an awful lot on Zed Ward. And plus, we try not to put too much from our venues because at the end of the day, we run tours there. And if I start putting stuff up on our venues, people are going to say, oh, you're only doing that because you're trying to attract crowds. You're trying to attract market to get people there. Yeah. And we've got a motive when we're doing our own venues, if we did videos, or we can be accused of having a motive. We never would, by the way. Whereas when we're going out just doing the traveling, there is no motive. We just love doing what we do. So this is why you don't see too much from our venues, because we know that if it was us, we go, oh, they've got motive. They're trying to get customers. Yeah. And that's not what we're about. So this is why we don't. I mean, if you want to see more of our venues, I'll put them up. We've had stuff happen, but they're also not under a controlled condition because they're tours. These people have never investigated before. They're tours. So
we are still doing tours of Zed Ward, by the way.
Yep.
So I just followed you on Facebook as well. You're both
cool.
There's a box of frogs.
Hey?
Shane says we're both mad as a box of frogs.
We are. Do you know what? If you can't laugh at yourselves, all right. We take investigating seriously. Always will. And this is why we're respectful and when we're actually doing the experiments. But, again, I'm talking probably too much, but somebody came out with the saying, be normal, not formal. I've forgotten who it was. It was yesterday. And that's correct. It's like, why do we banter so much? Because if I had somebody come into my home and was very like this and going, what's your name? How old are you? I wouldn't respond. I go, who the hell are you? It's like, really? Can you go? But if they came in having fun and just being a normal human being and talking like two friends would, then I would want to join in and have a chat and have a laugh.
exactly.
And this is, again, why I've changed my whole direction of being the formal investigator, which I used to be. And I think now I'm getting, if it is a ghost, and I always say, if what we're getting is a ghost or spirit, if I can't prove anything, then I think I've had more since I dropped that formality and just became fun. So, but there you go. That's me.
Hi, KD Jax. Welcome.
Hi, Kay.
Is that Rebecca going? Okay, bye, Rebecca.
I think
See
we need
you.
to go.
Take care.
How awesome has this been?
Everybody.
2 hours of fun with you guys.
No.
Thank you for making my morning. You make us happy. You do.
Exactly.
We're not just saying that. You
Are there
actually
still
do.
ghost tours happening at the Adelaide Zoo?
There can be. We still have it. We just have to reformat it a bit. So, and again, as you know, we put it up there. It's no secret. Kag and me were dealing with family members who got cancer over Christmas. So your son, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer. They've had their operations. They're good. So everything kind of came to a crashing halt for a bit. We just need to meet with the zoo. We're going to try and revamp them before we bring them back. So they will come back. We just haven't got around to doing it yet.
Yeah. Barbara, yes, it was. It was that group at Zedward. Oh, Teresa's got ancestors in the UK. Yeah, we will be going back there September.
Yep.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yep. For about a month.
So I just have to.
You hate the C word. When's the C word?
Yes, a lot of us hate that C word.
I can't use that word.
Not that C word. The other C word.
Okay. Oh, the C word. Yes. Sorry.
There's another one.
Yeah, there is another one. It's a lot of that going around, unfortunately.
Hi,
hopefully our loved ones are at least being watched now. Not out the woods, but Michael isn't out the woods, but he's being watched. So, all right. Well, 2 hours, 3 minutes, guys. We're going to wind up in 3 minutes. We'll make it exactly 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, but would you guys like us to do this more often? Would you like us to come in and hang out with you? Not sure it'll be for 2 hours, but...
Oh, no, but maybe not for 2 hours. I'm actually sat on the floor and it's really uncomfortable. That's why I keep moving around.
I thought you were
my other son has got a health condition and I've not managed him to sort my computer out properly yet after I had to take it apart. So I'm like, so I'm sat on the floor with my laptop.
I guess it helps us get to know you better and you get to know us better because all you're seeing is two faces on the video and really don't know what we're about, or most definitely. All right, we might do this on a regular basis. You are also lovely. Thank you so much for the lovely comments.
Thank you.
That's our reward.
Great hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, that is so our reward. And if we stay small channel, all good. All good. We love hanging out with you guys. So, all right. Yeah, it's hard for the Aussies to join in today because it is a Tuesday morning and a lot of people will be at work at the moment. And this is the hard thing, trying to get it together so that we can all be on the same time thing. So, all right, guys, we are going to sign off. Thank you so much, so very much for spending time with us, and the lovely people who you didn't have to, but who gave us super chats and put out for
subscriptions.
Thank you so much
guys.
for that.
Just for being here as well. We do really appreciate it.
We do. We so do. You're taking time out of your day to have this. You have a blessed day too, Julie. So, all right, we better go. I'm running a business, guys. Don't know if the phone's rung because I've got it on silent. So I better get on with the business day because it's now 10:20 in the morning. So hopefully it's still quiet on the phone. And we'll come back in. I'll let you know when we come back in. Maybe we'll do it, I don't know, weekly, fortnightly. We'll let you know. All right. We will catch you later. Thank you
Bye,
so
guys.
much. Bye.